Hello everybody, this is Lisa and I'm ready for another Verbling class. It's 2 p.m. right now where I am, which is the Pacific time zone. I am in Washington State and I'm going to welcome you all to come into the class now. If you would like to join the class, click on the Join Class button. It's a green button at the top of the screen, the top right part of your screen, and we'll get started here. I'm seeing some familiar names coming in here. Junaid, welcome.
Hi Lisa, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you doing today?
Doing well.
Good. Are you taking a break from your studies?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm seeing people come on. So as everybody's coming into the chat, I'm just going to quickly explain how the classes work. You click on the, because I'm going to have to mute somebody. Okay. If I mute you, that's just because there's some noise in the background. Maybe the video's playing playing in another window. Excuse me, get some water here. Or something else is happening. So we're going to be having this class, and the way you get in is clicking on the Join Class button. And if the class is full, then you will be able to participate by watching the chat here on the side, and people are coming in still, so some people are dropping off and some people are coming in. I'm also muting people if I hear myself talking or there's some kind of noise. We don't want to have too much noise. Okay, so I'm going to welcome you. First I'll introduce myself and then I'll ask you to just quickly tell us your name and where you're from, and if you'd like you can tell us what time it is where you are. It's sometimes interesting to see some people stay up very late and do these Verbling classes. So right now it's 2 p.m. in my time. My name is Lisa. I'm one of the Verbling teachers and I live in Washington State, which is above Oregon and below Canada, the west part, the Pacific Northwest of the United States. And I'm going to ask people, Ahmed?
Yeah,
Ahmed.
I am there.
Ahmed. Hi, how do you say your name?
Ahmed.
Ahmed, okay.
Yeah. My name is Ahmed. I am from Syria. My time right now is 1:03 a.m. I'm very interesting in your class, and I will be a good listener and a good speaker.
Okay, wonderful. Welcome. You're staying up very late. Is that late for you?
Very late, yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Manuel.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine, you?
I'm doing pretty good. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us where you are?
Yeah, hi, my name is Manuel. I'm from Costa Rica, and it's 4 p.m. o'clock.
Okay, nice and sunny I can see through your window.
Yeah, it's a sunny day, right?
Yeah, it's pretty sunny here too. Probably not as warm as Costa Rica, but the sun is out here.
Yeah.
Hi there, Etienne, are you there? I can't hear you. I'm going to check your microphone and make sure that the volume is up so that I can hear. And I will come back. Let's talk to Junaid. Hi, Junaid.
Hi Lisa, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Junaid. I'm from Iraq. I live in the United States, and the time now is 3 p.m.
Yeah, he's pretty close to where I am. He's just in Arizona.
Yeah.
That would probably take me about 2 days of driving to get to Arizona.
Let me check in the Google map. I don't know.
Well, next week I will be driving to California, and it takes about 16 hours, so it takes 2 days for us. And then from California over to Arizona is another day or so. Depends on how much you want to drive in one day.
Yeah.
The United States is very large, so it takes a while. Okay, hi there, Mohammed, are you there? Hi there.
Hi,
Hi.
hi. My name is Muhammad Al-Shihabi. I am from Syria.
Is that your car?
I am study in electric engineering.
Okay, wonderful.
The the one p.m.
Okay. 1 a.m. Is it at night?
Yes, the
Okay,
night.
1 a.m. Okay, good. Okay, Etienne, I think your mic might be working now.
Yes,
Hi, good. Hi, how are you?
good. Etienne. I'm from Cameroon, and I moved to California, San Diego,
Oh,
3 years ago.
Okay, wonderful. How are you liking San Diego?
So far so good.
Yeah. Is it a lot different?
Yes.
Very different, yes. Okay. I'm originally from California, so I'm familiar with San Diego. I have been there a couple of times.
Okay.
Good, welcome. Nasim, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, welcome.
My name is Nassim Ilyas. I'm from Syria, but I'm living now in UK, in Liverpool. And the time now is 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Are people
Yeah.
celebrating Christmas there right now?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Sure.
And a lot of them.
Yes. That's traditional.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Turkey.
Excuse me?
Turkey.
Yeah, with Turkey. Yeah, that seems to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
popular. I had several other students in an earlier class from Brazil, and they were eating turkey. They were
Turkey,
going
yeah.
to eat turkey, yeah.
Yeah. It's very popular here in UK.
Okay, great. And Parinya, is that how you
Yeah.
say your name? Hi.
Hi. Hello. Yes, I'm Palinja, but you can call me Joe. It's simple like that.
Okay.
Yes, my hometown is Thailand, but now I'm living in Ottawa, Canada. The times here is Friday in the evening, in the afternoon. So yes, it's good. I try to participate in your class because your class always excellent,
Okay.
and many people want to join it. And this time is good.
Okay, well you got in. Great.
Yeah, I got it.
Etienne, I muted you just because there was some background noise. Well, good. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming, and we'll see if we can keep the noise down here. Some people have some stuff going on in the background. So I guess Thailand is quite different than Canada, huh? How are you doing?
Yes.
How are you doing in Canada?
Yes, the first years I've been here as last September, and last winter is not cold at all. But this winter is different. I got a -16 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of snow.
Wow.
And it has a hard time when I walk to work,
Yes.
because I
Yeah.
have to walk to my office around 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we say you have to wear lots of layers. Yes? Layers of clothing to stay warm in
Yeah.
weather like that. Yeah. So shirt, sweater, jacket, hat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. Rodrigo, hi, are you there?
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I'm good too.
Good.
My name is Rodrigo. I'm from Brazil, and it's 7 p.m. right now.
Are you going to be having dinner soon?
Yes, I'm going. Yeah.
Are you going to eat turkey?
More late. Maybe. I'm not
Maybe.
sure.
Okay. Great. Okay, and Yasin, are you there? Hi, Yasin, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. I am from Ankara, the capital of Turkey, and it is 12 p.m. Sorry, 12 a.m. here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working as an engineer in a telecommunications company. So I normally live in Ankara, but now I'm in Istanbul. You know, Istanbul, to me, the most beautiful city in the world.
Yeah.
So it is late here. I should be sleeping now, but I'm sleeping, as you can understand easily.
Yeah, it's the other day I had some people who were taking a class, and it was like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. where they were.
No, I won't be late that much.
Yeah.
Last lesson, and I will sleep because I am engineer, and also I am a trainer. I train another engineers. So in the morning I have a class that they will be waiting for me, and I think they won't be waiting for a sleepless teacher.
Right.
So,
you have to be awake.
Yes.
Good. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so today what I had in mind for the class was some practice. I'm trying to get that glare out of my screen there. Hold on. So I was thinking, usually I give you what I'm going to read or what I'm saying in a Google Doc, and so you can read along. But today I'm going to read it first without giving you the text at all, just so that you can be really listening very carefully to see if you understand the text. So it's not very long. I'll read it first just so that you can listen to it, and then I'm going to give it the link to you so that you can read along, and we'll read it again, and I'll ask some people to practice their reading, and then we'll have some questions about it, and then we'll do a little discussion. So I'm going to read first. Here we go. I'll be looking at it, so you'll see me looking at it, but you won't see it. Okay, the title of the article is called Frequent Flyer. Frequent Flyer. And here we go. An American man flew 1 million miles in 2012. Tom Stucker, 59, passed the million mark on a flight from London to Chicago on December 6th. Mr. Stucker works as a car sales consultant and has to fly all over the world. He frequently flies to Asia and Australia and has taken about 400 flights so far this year. He always uses the U.S. airline United. He joined the company's frequent flyer program in 1983 and has since flown 11 million miles with United on over 6,000 flights. A United Airlines spokesperson said that in 2012, Mr. Stucker had flown the same distance as 40 times around the Earth. It added that if all of Mr. Stucker's miles were put together, he would be in the air for 73 days non-stop. Mr. Stucker told reporters that 2012 was a record year for him and that he was tired. He said, "I know I'll never fly this much again in a year." He said he is looking forward to flying a lot less next year, perhaps around 500,000 miles. Stucker said he likes flying, but is sad that passengers are becoming less patient. He said, "When you're on a plane, remember certain common courtesies. Don't talk so loud on a phone that 18 rows can hear you. And when you take off your shoes, understand that maybe your feet don't exactly smell like roses." Mr. Stucker always flies first class these days. He said he didn't think he could spend so long in economy class. He enjoys special services from United other passengers do not get. Okay. So, Ahmed, what was this story about?
About a story of man, he is regularly will fly by U.S. airline. He is travel all over the world. He traveled to the Australia. He traveled to the Asia. He flown in only in 2012 14 times, and he spent about 73 days non-stop. He is just that. He is
Okay.
telling us the story of this man.
Right. Okay, so now I want to give you guys the link so that you can read it for yourself. And we're going to read it together, and I'm going to ask some people to read along. I'll put it in the screen share too. And I want to go over any words that you don't understand so that we can make sure that everybody understands what the article is about. So if there's something that you aren't sure, then you can ask. You can interrupt me, or you can just, call out and ask the question, or you can write it in the chat. And if you're watching this, because it looks like we have about 20 people watching this class here, you can also ask in the chat, and I'll try to keep an eye on the chat so I can see and answer your questions. Okay, so let me see. So let's see. I'm going to put different color here so we have some different. All right, here. Okay, Emmanuel, how about you read the first part that's in black, and then I'll have Etienne read the second part that's in red, right there. Do you see it? Manuel?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, I read the black letters, right?
Yeah, just the black part.
Okay. Frequent flyer. An American man flew 1 million miles in 2012. Tom Stocker, 59, passed the million mark on a flight from London to Chicago on December 6th. Mr. Stocker works as a car sales consultant and has to fly all over the world. He frequently flies to Asia and Australia and has taken about 400 flights so far this year.
Good. Etienne, will you read the part in red, please? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute you and unmute you and see if that works. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, good.
He always uses the U.S. airline United. He joined the company's frequent flyer program in 1983 and has since flown 11 million miles with United on over 6,000 flights. United Airlines spokesperson said that in 2012, Mr. Stocker had flown the same distance as 40 times around the Earth. It added that if all of Mr. Stocker's miles were put together, he would be in the air for 73 days non-stop.
Yes. Okay. So is there any word that anybody needs me to explain so far? Okay. So how many miles did this man fly, Junaid, this year? Junaid?
Yes, I think he flew 1 million miles.
Mm-hmm. Just this year.
Yeah.
And this part tells us also how many days would that be total? A million miles. How long would it take him?
73 days. 73.
The last sentence.
Oh, yeah, 73 days.
Yes, so it's going to take him 73. It would take him 73 days to fly that many miles.
Do you want from us to focus on numbers and dates and everything? I just focus on the meaning of the story.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, everything's part of the meaning. So let's see. Mohammed.
Yeah, what I get benefit from 73 days if I keep it.
Yeah.
No problem, just preserve it.
Yeah. Mohammed, what is this guy's job? What
I
does
am no.
he do?
I have no job. I am study.
Excuse me?
I
Mohammed.
am no.
No. What is the guy's job? Tom Stucker, the guy that we're reading about in this article. What is his job? What does he do? Anybody want to help him out?
Yeah, car sales consultant.
Okay, that's right. He's a car salesman or a car salesman consultant. All right. Okay. Good. And let's see. What is the airlines that he uses?
United States Airlines.
Okay, you got Ahmed. It's a specific name. Nasim, did you understand the name? Do you see it there?
Yeah, U.S. Airline United.
Yeah, so we call it United. It's called actually United Airlines.
Yeah.
I think Lisa, it's better to use the full sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So when you ask a question, I never say like 73 days. I want to put the full questions.
Good.
The full
Okay.
answer.
So if you guys want to take on Junaid's challenge to say a complete sentence when you answer. So if I say, what is
Junaid today is a teacher.
Junaid's going to qualify soon because he comes to so many verbling classes. He's getting all the techniques down. Okay, so if I say, what is the name of the airlines that he uses, you could say he uses United Airlines. Yeah, that's simple. Okay, good. All right, let's see, any more? Joe. Are you there, Joe?
Yeah.
How many total miles has he flown since 1983?
He has flown 11 million miles since 1983.
Perfect.
I think it's better to say he had flown.
No, because I'm asking him right now. He has. So I said, how many has he flown? And you say he has flown. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So we could kind of do a little bit of math in our head. And so if he did 11 million miles so far, and he did 1 million just this year, so I could ask the question, Junaid, by last year, how many miles had he flown? How many miles had he flown by last year? And then you would answer with, by last year, he had flown what?
Yeah, 1 mile.
10 million.
1 million, I think.
10 million.
11 millions.
No, that's from that's added up.
In 2012, I think 1 million miles.
Right. No. Yeah, in total, but I said since oh yeah. But see, that's the tricky part. I said by last year. So that includes since 1983, the total.
Oh.
From 1983 to last year. Yeah, that was the tricky part there. Bye. Okay, good. So we're learning a little bit about this guy. Oh my gosh, he flies a lot. Okay, so how about, let's see, we'll have Junaid. Why don't you read that next paragraph there, Mr. Stucker?
Mr. Stucker told reporters that 2012 was a record year for him and that he was tired. He said, I know I will never fly this much again in a year. He said he is looking forward to flying a lot less next year, perhaps around 500,000 miles. Stucker said he likes flying, but is sad that passengers are becoming less patient. He said when you are on the plane, remember certain common courtesies.
Courtesies, yeah. What are common courtesies? Does anybody know what common courtesies mean?
I think courtesies like every day I see one person, I said hi, or I talk my boss, I told him how are you today.
It's like be polite, no?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
What does perhaps mean? Perhaps.
What does perhaps?
Yeah, it's like a maybe.
Yes, like maybe. Mm-hmm.
It's a type of polite words that you use with another people when you want to talk with him.
Yes. So what he's saying here, for example, is common courtesy. So you guys are right. Something that to be polite. And so the common courtesies, and well, he tells you a couple of them in the next paragraphs, but a common courtesy for people, like Junaid said, an everyday common courtesy is to greet somebody when you see them. So instead of just ignoring them, a common courtesy is to say hello. And it's another common courtesy is maybe to ask somebody how they're doing. Another common courtesy would be if you're inside a store, for example, you don't yell or scream, or if you're talking on your phone, you don't talk so loudly so that other people can hear you. So those are common courtesies. Okay? So, Joe.
Yep.
How many, he said he's going to fly a lot less next year. About how many miles does he think he's going to fly next year?
He is going to fly around 500,000 miles for next year.
Yeah. Yep, I'm writing it in the chat. Million miles next year. Good. And Rodrigo, are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Why is he sad? Why is this man saying that he's sad?
Because he had flight too much this year.
Well, he said he was tired. He flew so much he was tired. But there's another part in the bottom part there where he talks about why he is sad. What is he sad about?
Because passengers are becoming less patient. No.
Yes.
Is
That's
it
right.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He is sad, right here. He is sad because the passengers are becoming less patient. What does that mean, to become less patient? Yasin, can you tell us what that means? That the passengers, when they're flying on the airplane, they are less patient.
Might be because all the passenger, when they get into the airplane, there is a big number of passenger getting to the plane.
Yes.
And might be because people afraid from flying, like me. I like to fly, but I'm afraid.
Okay.
I think he means that when you are flying for a long time, you don't have patience to stay in the airplanes for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe he said that less patient because there is a certain there is concerning to the length of the flight. There is another action towards each other when he say that one of them he talk in the phone and all of the people hear him in the flight. Because
Yes. Good. So you got all the things that you guys said were right. Some people are less patient because they're nervous, maybe, and they're maybe scared of flying a little bit, and they just want to get there. They don't want the flight to be so long. Another way that is going to be talked about in the next paragraph, but I'll tell you what it means. Another meaning for being less patient is people are not being very polite or kind to each other or to the flight attendants. They are being very like, bring me my drink now. They're not being
harassing
patient.
other people, maybe.
Yeah, they don't want to wait for things. They want everything right now, and so they are less patient. If you are patient, if you are a patient passenger, then you're okay waiting. Okay, the baby has to be taken care of. Okay, people have to put their luggage up above and sit down and find a place. If you're not patient, then you might be kind of grumbling and being like, oh, why is it taking so long? I just want to go, and why won't they bring me my drink right now? You know, you'll be complaining. So he's saying that maybe people are less patient nowadays. Okay, let's go to the last paragraph here. Nassim, do you want to read that one out loud?
Yes. Don't talk so loud on a phone that 18 rows can hear you. And when you take off your shoes, understand that maybe your feet don't exactly smell like roses. Mr. Stucker always flies first class these days. He said he didn't think he could spend so long in economic classes. He enjoys special service from United other passengers don't get.
Okay, good. So one of these common courtesies that he mentioned was talking on your phone. So give me, what is one example that he gives where people aren't being very courteous or polite? Wait, I'm writing in the... What does he say there? Rodrigo, what is one example of somebody who's not being very courteous? What do they do on their phone?
They talk very loud.
Yes, they talk very loud on their phone, and he doesn't like that. So that's not being very courteous. What's another, Yassine, what's another example of a not very courteous action that somebody takes?
Yeah, when someone take off his shoes.
Yeah, when somebody takes off the shoes. And what does it mean when he says maybe your feet don't smell like roses? Right. They smell bad.
Very bad.
Yeah. So a common courtesy on the airplane might be to not take off your shoes. Leave your shoes on so that other people don't have to smell them. Okay, I see somebody joined in the chat. Welcome there. We're just going over the reading here. There's a Google Doc. I don't see your face in your video, and I don't know how to read your name because it's in Arabic. So, Junaid, you want to read his name? He's not hearing.
His name is Muammar.
Muammar?
Yeah, Muammar.
Yes, yes.
Hi there. Welcome to the class. Okay. I just gave you the link so you can go to the document that we're reading.
Yes.
Okay. Where does this guy usually fly? Emilio, are you there? Hi, you joined us. Hermilo Alvarez. Okay, he doesn't see.
Just listen. Just listen. I cannot speak English very well, but I can understand what you mean.
Okay. So you can listen, and if you want to speak, then you can. Yes, you can listen. If you want to just listen. Okay, Hermilo, do you have your mic working?
Yeah.
No.
No, this
Momar. Momar. Hi there. Okay, so who can tell me? Ahmed.
Yeah.
Where does he fly on the plane? What part of the plane does he fly in?
You fly in economic class.
No. Read it again.
First class.
No, I don't think so.
What does it say right?
Yeah, first class. Yeah, first class.
Yeah. Mr. Stucker always flies first class these days. So maybe in the past he did fly economy class. Okay. Has anybody?
How much it costs first class?
Woo! It costs a lot.
Oh, very expensive.
Can you imagine? Let's see. How many flights did he take? If he took about 400 flights, right? That's what it said. 400 flights. Maybe first class costs at least. Well, where he's going, all around like to Australia and stuff. No, $2,000 or more, probably. So he spent a lot of money. His company spent a lot of money on flights. Okay, here we have just a few questions I'm going to ask. How old is the man who flew 1,000,000 miles? And answer with a sentence, complete sentence, like Junaid suggested. So how about we go over here to Yassine. How old is the man who flew 1,000,000 miles?
59.
59.
Okay, can you
Answer.
tell us in a complete sentence?
Complete answer.
Yasin?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who is talking.
Oh, yeah, it's a little noisy.
Okay.
Actually, the noise come from Yasin.
Oh,
Someone
That's why.
muted.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mute him.
okay. Sorry,
But
Yasin.
another person.
Okay, Yasin, well, you had gotten muted, but now we're back. Sorry about that.
No, I will mute him to see the.
Yeah, to see the noise. Yasin, go ahead.
He is
Yeah, it's kinda noisy.
59 years old.
Okay, the man is 59 years old. That's good.
Yes.
Okay.
The man who flew million miles is 59 years old.
Perfect. Good. Okay, so the next one, Rodrigo. The next question is, where was he going when he broke the record? We might have to go back and look up there.
Let me see.
Find that. Where was he going?
When?
Where?
What's the question?
Where was the man going when he broke the record? This one.
Is it in the first paragraph?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
Okay. he was going where?
I can't find
Okay, here, I'm gonna highlight it here.
Australia.
Right here you go.
London to.
Oh, okay.
He was going from. You want to give it to me in a sentence?
London.
Yes. He was
London to
going
Chicago.
from London to Chicago when he broke the broke the record. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, let's see who's next here. Joe.
Yeah.
How many flights did he take in 2012? Are you there?
He has taken about 400 flights
So
in
we go.
2012.
Yes.
The full.
For so far this year. So that's where I'm going back and showing you guys where it was right there. 400 flights. Yeah.
400 flights.
That's good. So to make that in a complete sentence, we could say he took about 400 flights in 2012. Okay. Okay, let's see. Mustafa, you joined us. Are you there?
Yeah.
Were you able to read the article?
No, I'm there.
Okay. We're just talking about this article, but we're asking the questions now, so you might have to go and look at it before you'll be able to answer. Mohammed. Mohammed, are you there?
Yes.
Hi. So we're on this question now. When did he join United Airlines frequent flyer program? When did he join?
When did he join?
Let's go back up to the article and look for it.
I don't understand because my language very bad.
Okay. So, Junaid, do you see where I highlighted?
Yes.
Okay, let's help out Muhammad by telling him how we would be answer this question. When did he join the United Airlines? Okay, yes, he joined. Well, let's just say he joined the program in what year?
The program in 1983.
Okay, good. So he joined the program in 1983. And Junaid, how many days does all his 2002 flights add up to?
70 days.
No, the first question for me when I start the class.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
I want to see your question.
73 days.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so tell me.
He flights.
Yeah. Let's use the example from the question. So how many days does all his 2012 flights add up to? Then you say they all.
Oh, 73. Add up 73 days.
They all add up to 73 days. Wow. Okay, good. How many miles? Okay, we already did that one. All right. We already did pretty much all those other ones. So let's get into our discussion here. We have about 20 minutes left, and we're going to now talk not necessarily from the article, but from your own experience. So, Ahmed.
Yeah, what?
What comes to mind when you hear the word airplane? What comes to mind? What do you think of when you hear the word airplane?
A large space, sophisticated things that make our life very comfortable when we want to travel from one place to another place.
Mm-hmm.
And it's concerning with the airport.
Mm.
And when it comes to mind also my passport, my luggage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think of all those things?
Yeah.
Good.
My weight of my bag.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all of these things. My tickets.
Uh-huh. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what yeah.
Well, thank you. Enrique, you just joined us. Hi there. Does your microphone work, Enrique? Duran? Okay. All right. Jean-Marc, are you there? Jean-Marc? Hi there.
Yes, I am here. I am French. I am French myself. I am French. I come from France. I go to London next April.
Okay, wonderful. So you're learning English to go to when you go to London?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Can you help me for my pronunciation, please?
Yes, sure. Okay, so what comes to mind when you think about airplanes or the word airplane? What do you think about?
Luxembourg, London City.
All right. Is that where you're flying to?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Junaid, how about you? What comes to mind when you think about airplanes?
Yeah, it comes to me. Actually, I like travel. Yeah, so when I heard about the word airplane, I like to travel.
Okay. Are you ready to take a trip?
No, I don't have job now.
Okay, well then, would you like to take a trip? If you had
I
money.
would like to take a
Okay, good. Okay, Emilio, are you back with us? Emilio? Hi there. Hi,
Yes.
what comes to mind when you think about airplanes?
What comes to mind when I hear about
Yeah.
airplane?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think something that flies, a big machine that is flying, where passengers can be travel on board, and I can travel from one city to other city through an airplane very fast. And other thing I can imagine is to be above the how do you say
Above the ground or in the clouds? Or?
No, above the ground is other thing. In Spanish is nube.
In the clouds?
Clouds, yes, above the clouds and very near the sky.
Great, wonderful. Thank you. Mohammed, how about you? What comes to mind for you? Okay, Enrique, now is it working? Good.
Yes, my microphone is working now. It's working now.
Okay, go ahead.
I would like just only to introduce me. I'm Enrique Duran. I'm from Dominican Republic.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome.
Mohammed, how about you? What comes to mind when you hear the word airplane? Mohammed? Okay.
Yes.
What comes to mind when you hear the word airplane? What do you think about? What does it make you think of?
Nothing.
Because from your picture, you're more interested in cars.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So
That's
the question, Lisa, what comes to mind when you hear the word cars?
Yes. Yeah, right. Speed. Looks like fast cars. Okay, Joe. What comes to mind when you hear the word airplane? What do you think about?
Airplane.
Yeah.
Living. Meet new people.
Mm-hmm.
And how the human, how the intelligent a human is. It's like how can they build the airplane to travel from one country to the other one.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, huh?
Yes, and yes, new experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Height.
Yeah, being high.
Yeah.
Yassine, how about you? What do you think of, or what comes to mind when you hear the word airplane?
There are many things that I can tell you about my remembrance about airplanes. Once, 2 years ago, I waited for 9 hours at Zurich airport. The flight was delayed. And 2 months ago, when in Rome, I was about to miss the flight. But all the time, I like traveling, as many people. So I remember good things generally.
Okay.
There are any other things that I remember about airplanes. I have been to many airplanes, but the one of them was interesting. That the one in Paris, it was interesting than the others to me. It was beautiful, in fact.
Yeah. Okay, great, wonderful. So I'm going to ask this next question here, which is, do you like flying? So let's see. Rodrigo.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
We're talking about flying. So I'm asking the question, do you like flying? Do you like to fly in an airplane?
Yes. Yes, it's wonderful.
Yes, okay, wonderful. Joe, how about you? Do you like to fly in an airplane?
If not a long time, I'm okay with it. But it's like from Thailand to Canada, it's 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's a really long time, and I'm so tired.
Yeah, so you prefer short flights.
Yes.
Yes. Yassine, how about you? Do you like to fly? Oops, I think you're muted. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, I like flying.
Okay, good.
I like flying so much that even if it takes more than 10 hours, I can fly, no problem with the flying.
Okay, so I could say you are okay with long flights.
Yes, I got no problem with flying.
Okay, great, wonderful. Mohammed, how about you? Do you like flying? Mohammed?
Yes.
Well, nothing came to mind when you thought about airplanes, but do you like to fly or do you prefer not to fly?
Yes.
You do?
I like flying. Yeah.
Okay, good. Junaid, how about you? Do you like to fly?
Actually, Lisa, depend on which class I will fly, and which class, and depend on the direction where I want to go.
Sure.
If I want to go to like Hawaii, like Caribbean islands, and in the first class, of course, I like to fly.
Okay. No problems, huh?
Yeah, no problem. But if I want to fly to Alaska, no, I don't like it.
No. Okay, thank you. Jean-Marc, do you like to fly?
Yes, I am here. Yes, I am flight. Me, I am disabled people. I go to London because in London he has sunset for me and I speak English. Yes, I love flight.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Teacher, one question.
Yes, Rodrigo?
Teacher, do you like to fly?
Yes, I like to fly, but I think that I'm more scared of flying now than when I was younger. When I was younger, I didn't think about flying and I wasn't scared at all. But now sometimes I think about the flight and I think of all the things that can happen, and especially if I'm going to somewhere like Hawaii and I'm so high up in the air and I'm over this ocean and I think to myself, what am I doing here?
Wow.
So, but of course I like to travel, so flying is part of getting from one place to another place very quickly, and so I think that's fun and amazing. Yeah. So I like flying. I don't like turbulence. That's what I don't like. You know turbulence?
No.
I think I spelled it wrong. Turbulence is when the airplane hits like some wind. Yeah, and it goes up and down. Yes, thanks for correcting it there with an E. Turbulence is when the plane is flying and then you hit some air pockets or something and the plane shakes and goes up and down.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Hermilo, how about you? Hermilo. Hold on, Milan.
Hi, English teacher. You listen to me?
Yes. Hold on, just a second.
I can hear you. We can hear you.
Hold on, just a second. Okay. Hermilo.
Yeah.
Do you like flying?
Fly? Yeah, I like.
Of course, I like flying. But yes, I had a very bad experience. Yes, but you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Somebody else has something going on. I don't know what it is. Yes. I think Junaid's trying to take care of it, but it's not working.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either what's going on.
I think it's Milo.
It might
Same
be
person. I
Yeah.
only heard Milo.
Yeah. Hermilo, it might be something with your microphone. I don't know. It's like an echo or something.
Yeah, sometimes when I try to mute a person and he talking, I cannot do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm going to come back to you, Hermilo. Hold on. Enrique, do you like flying?
I have never flown. Never. Really, I have never flown. Never.
Would you like to try it?
No.
Okay.
All I think is just in a big machine crashing down. It's very scary.
Yeah.
A big machine crashing down. It's very scary.
Yep. It doesn't happen too often. It does not happen too often, though. Luckily.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Milord, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thanks.
Okay, yes, I like flying, but I had a very, very ugly experience some years ago. I was in San Diego, United States, in that time, and I took a plane from USA, a little plane, not a big one, a little plane. I took this plane in San Diego to fly to Mexico, exactly in Baja California, Mexico. And when we were above the clouds, suddenly a motor started to get fire. Yes, and after that, the plane started to come down.
Yeah.
And everybody aboard the plane, we all were how you say, scared. because we thought that it would be the end of our lives. But fortunately, when we came down, we found a little, but very little, plain road. Plain road, you say? Okay, and we could make the landing. Fortunately.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah.
It was about 20 years ago.
Oh, okay. Was it a big plane or a small plane?
A small plane, a bimotor.
Uh-huh.
You know what's a bimotor?
No.
Okay, it's a little plane with two motors.
Two motors, yes.
Yeah, bimotor.
Yep, bimotor, yeah. Okay, got it. Well, I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad it turned out
Yes,
good for you.
I'm okay. Otherwise, I could be the opportunity to talk with you.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to the life. I'm glad with God, and I'm glad with everything, the nature and everything.
Okay, good. That's okay. So, is anybody okay? Here's the last question, and we only have about 4 more minutes, so everybody can answer quickly if you think about it. What would you do on an airplane if you flew so regularly? So the article was about this guy who flew all the time, and so you can imagine you would have to figure out what you're going to take every time and how are you going to spend your time on the airplane. So just give me 1 or 2 things that you would do if you had to spend so much time on an airplane.
I would take my laptop with me.
Okay, so you would work on your computer?
Yes.
All right. You probably did that too.
And I usually, and I'm teacher.
Yes.
I think if I would flew regularly, I would give with parachutes. If I flew regularly, yeah.
You would give away parachutes?
Yes, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe could something happen.
Yes.
We could die.
Yeah. Well, he's pretty lucky. He's flew all those times. I'm sure he has lots of stories to tell about.
Of course, and in the first class.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Rodrigo Santana, are you there? Rodrigo?
Yes.
If you flew regularly, what would you do?
I think I would use my computer, my PC.
Uh-huh. What would you do? Would you work on it, or would you play games, or read stuff?
Yeah, play games, read stuff, and read books.
Uh-huh.
Or I would take a book to the airplane.
Sure. Okay. Yassine, how about you? If you flew that much, if you flew regularly, what would you do, Yassine?
I would meet new people.
So you would like to talk to people on the plane?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And if there is no people near to you.
And he can talk with the flight attendants.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's good. You can practice speaking English or any other languages too. Okay. Was it Momar? Momar, are you there? I think okay, Jean-Marc.
Hello.
Okay. Hello. Momar, are you there? What would you do on the plane, Momar?
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
What would you do on the plane?
Yeah, I know.
What would you do?
You have an answer?
What would you do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't understand English.
Okay. So, Enrique, you've never flown on the plane, but if you did, what would you do on the plane?
No.
Well, I would read a good book or ask to date to a girl, to a flight attendant, something like that.
Okay.
Something fun.
Ask the girls out on a date.
It's better die doing something fun.
Yes. Okay, wonderful. Hermilo, what would you do?
I can ask you,
Yes?
please.
Yes? Omar?
I can ask you,
Yes?
Hello.
please.
Yes? Omar? Okay, he dropped out. Sorry about that. Jean-Marc, what would you do if on the plane? Okay, he dropped out. Sorry about that. Jean-Marc, what would you do if on the plane?
In plan. What do you do in a plan? I like eat in a plan.
Eat food. Okay, I think we got some good answers, everybody. And it's 3 o'clock, so I have to end this class now. Thank you. It went by pretty fast, so thank you for participating and joining. Yes, some people just got here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's just ending, but I think there are other classes on VerbLink today, so maybe you can join another class.
Thank you, Lisa. Have a sunny day.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, and
Merry
have
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas.
Thanks a lot.
Have a nice Merry Christmas,
You
Lisa.
too. Thank you.
Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye,
Happy
everybody.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
Never
Best
fly.
wishes.
Never mind. Be safe on your flights.
Okay.
Yeah.